It was civic holiday in Canada on the island of Sodor. The engines were busier than ever, as the summer was pretty hot than ever. The engines were doing all they could to make up for time. At the level crossing, Terence was speaking to Thomas and Percy. He reflected on the situation over the year. "Oh, this year has been quite interesting," said Terence. "My God, we've gone through so much yet so far. Oh boy." Trevor the traction engine oiled up by and saw what was going on. He spoke up. "I must say, a lot has gone on over this year. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we're spared. Some aren't though, sadly." "Don't worry, Trevor. There's other ways to bring our friends back," said Jim Cole. "I just know it." "I hope so, Jim Cole," said Thomas. But then something happened. "I just received reports at the station master that Douglas's tender is missing." "Douglas's tender's missing? Why?" "Unknown at this time," and the station master left. The reason was Bill and Ben played a trick on Douglas. They were about to load Douglas's tender with China clay instead of coal. Bill and Ben were surprised. "That's a good one, Ben." "Oh, I know, Bill. It's so funny. Ha ha. You stole that tender like nothing happened. Well, hopefully it'll go as successfully or unsuccessfully as Spencer's last year. It'll be such a funny experience." What they didn't know was that Donald and Duck were watching the signs nearby. They overheard the conversation and were about to do some awful things, they say, to Bill and Ben. "Alright, let's load these trucks up before we have to go to the harbor." The engines, but it was too late. Duck and Donald made their move as they approached the twins. They were furious and enraged with the twins. "I say now, what are you doing with Douglas's tender?" "You're to get that back here right now. I'm serious. You're going to make my twin very angry if you don't give it back." "As I thought," said a familiar diesel. Boko arrived. He heard what was going on and came up. "Listen here, Bill and Ben. You give that tender back to Douglas, or I'm reporting it to Sir Topham Hatt." "He will not like this at all, I just know it." "Indeed he shall not," said a well-known voice. Sir Topham Hatt teleported out of nowhere. "Bill and Ben, I am very disappointed. You stole Douglas's tender so you could use it to load China clay? That's not how it works. And in fact, if that were loaded in Douglas's firebox, he would seize and worse consequences would happen to him." Bill and Ben felt ashamed, trying not to get frowny. "Either way, you will return Douglas's tender immediately, otherwise severe consequences will come your way, you two. Don't make me change my mind." Bill and Ben felt sorry, but then it happened. "Wait, what's going on here? Bill? What are you doing? Wait, no!"
Bill the science guy.
At the docks, Edward heard about this and told this to Oliver. Those Bill and Ben, I can't believe it. They always make these silly tricks, and God, 2 years in a row stealing tenders? What's it with them and tenders? I don't know. Well, either way, it has to stop. I sure hope Bill and Ben will apologize to Douglas. God, can't believe they did this. But either way, what can you do, eh, Oliver? Oh, I know, my friend. I know. But this confusion and delay has made me very late for my train, so I must be going now. I have to make up for lost time. See you, Edward. And Oliver made his way with his autoplane to the Lawrence X station. None of them were sure about this, despite the late visits. In a sightings nearby, Bill and Ben saw Douglas and apologized. "We're sorry. We really are." "Oh, don't worry, you two little demons. Me and Donnie like to play tricks on their time, but we don't do it every day of the year. You two seem to do it a lot. So, you're forgiven, but next time I won't go easy on you. Let's say, Donnie was a little upset than me, so I didn't even realize until I got up. Either way, I best be off. Goodbye, you two. Douglas let out a long whistle, and he had to make his way to help Donald with the very important master train, Barrow. Douglas made his way. The twins were left all alone in the siding. Oh boy, that was such a funny prank, wouldn't you agree? Ben said nothing. He realized now, not only he had stolen Douglas's tender, but in the process, for a moment, became Ben 10. Who's Ben 10? You haven't followed along? Jeez. Anyway, but Bill and Ben reflected on their funny coincidence, despite all that happened during the day.